Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner. He is currently up 1-0 over his Korean opponent. He supports and indeed plays for the website teamliquid.net, a fan favorite here at the ESET UK Masters. We have Snute. And his opponent spawning in the top right position. Also a tournament winner, looking to make a comeback and tie the series up in game number 2. Can he do it? Representing Western Wolves, we have Sting.
And the Team Liquid Pro team, they actually have their own website. It's Team Liquid Pro. I'm not sure if it's .com or .net. If you Google Team Liquid Pro, I'm sure you will find it. Go and check it out. Some great replay packs sometime, some great interviews as well. And Snute, we might see a hat first here. I believe, as Sting goes for the quick barracks, followed by a very quick refinery here at 12, actually. This is a bit unusual. We might see some Reaper play out of him or a factory.
Yeah, I think early Reaper play is a possibility there. He could also, you're right, Todd, be going for that fast factory. We were mentioning how on this map that it's likely that sort of earlier game aggression could be encouraged here, so they don't have to worry so much about defending their third. And it looks like Sting, as opposed to the command center first we saw in game number 1, is indeed going to be going for some early aggression. And
Sting is getting an extra SCV before getting his orbital here. Actually, just going to finish about the same time. Yeah. And what does he go for from there? Does he go for a Reaper?
Yeah,
yes, he does go for a Reaper. So I guess if you get a gas at 12, it will line up pretty well with your barracks, and you're going to be able to start a Reaper shortly after your barracks finishes. He's going to go for a scout behind this. And Snute, he went for the pull, but no gas just yet in this game.
Of course, yeah. So we have the, of course, 888, which we haven't actually seen too much of in this tournament. 8 supply depot, 8 barracks, 8 gas to get those quick Reapers out. 12-12, which is what we saw Sting in this game. And sometimes we have the Terrans get the gas just a little bit later, typically on 15, to get a Marine out before the Reaper pops out. And here we go. The bunker's gone down in the natural expansion. Snute immediately scouting it, sending just a single drone because he reckons he should be able to take apart this SCV. Sting constantly trying to retarget. He needs to be careful. No, the SCV gets lost. He was constantly trying to move it back onto the bunker to try and build it so that it might travel to the other side and make it harder for the drones to attack, but it wasn't to be. But now the Reaper is on creep.
Yeah, and 6 Zerglings are on the way, as well as 2 Queens. As soon as the Queens come out, this aggression is going to end, but we have more Reapers on the way. Actually, one more Reaper at least. In the meantime, Sting is thrown down a command center. This one Reaper is going to be microed here to try and snap some Zerglings. Hasn't gotten a single one so far. I think the kill was a drone. Yes, it was.
Yeah, and he's behind this. He started the command center on the low ground, and he's also getting a tech lab on that barracks before adding any other production structures. So we could just be seeing a very, very quick stim come out of Sting here before he adds more. And he's relying on these Reapers at the moment to keep Snute from attacking across the map until he gets those production structures in place.
Yeah, he's making sure both of those Reapers take the max damage here pretty much before pulling back and healing themselves. In the meantime, we do see the very quick steam, so you're right. Nice observation here. 2 more barracks being thrown down behind this by Sting, and we are not going to see a quick third command center here. Sting, he might have learned from the... Actually, he handled the previous aggression pretty well, but he wants to play this very differently. Maybe we're going to see a big 2-base timing here.
Yes, I think... well, we were mentioning it certainly is possible, especially on this map, and with how aggressive he's been with the Reapers. As we know, Sting, his brand of playing Terran sometimes is almost like July Zerg-esque in the sense that once he decides one wave of aggression is coming, and he goes, oh, okay, that didn't do too badly, he just starts being aggressive non-stop for the rest of the game. And we could be seeing that here with the Reapers simply as step number 1.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I would take it as far as calling him the July Zerg of Terran, because July Zerg literally threw units at his opponent.
He really did throw everything.
Until either he was dead or his opponent was.
Oh wow, a lot of drones getting pulled there. Snute really finding it difficult to deal with these Reapers early on. Currently 4 workers killed and counting.
14 Zerglings on the way. Speed is going to finish in a couple of seconds.
Yeah, the Queen being an unfortunate victim, allowing these Reapers just to have complete field day here. Guys, the units lost tab shows 75 for Sting and 650 for Snute so far. He has not been able to deal with these Reapers particularly well, and he's just... Sting has been microing them superbly as well. We have Stim nearly done. We have an engineering base starting +1, possibly combat shields coming up behind this as well. Sting is setting himself up potentially for a huge timing, and now the Speedlings are going to try and kill off the Reapers, but oh, so
this
good.
has to be so annoying for Snute right now. He cannot fall apart mentally. He has to stay focused. One of the Reapers do fall. Snute knows that only one Reaper is not going to be a threat against his queens, but actually this one sneaks in 13 kills on this one. He's a sergeant.
Oh my god, that is unbelievable. 13 kills on that
Do you think
Reaper.
his first name is John?
Maybe. It's the Jorisar Reaper, man. He's done a lot of damage there. Very, very proud of him. And the Lings are going to be popping back now across the middle of the map for Snute. Not able to poke in at this time. There's a lot of bio here and a bunker at the natural expansion for Sting. So covering himself against any possible counter aggression. Combat Shield has started, and his +1 is about halfway done.
And a couple of Lings here are going to be looking for the one Reaper that went home, and he's going to go around the map to try and confirm the third hatchery by Snute, or third base rather. And for the moment, he's not going to be able to find it. Should be able to make it momentarily though, and 2 evolution chambers with a delayed second one are going to go down for Snute. I wouldn't be surprised if we see melee attacks being researched as well as carapace here in a second.
And the Reaper is going to be popping around the third base. Not even going to bother attacking. He knows there's no chance he's going to pick it off. And it looks like these Speedlings will be able to take this Reaper out. Exploding in the middle of the map there. And we have another aggressive push coming out from Sting. A couple of Marauders and a decent number of Marines. Bear in mind, behind this guy, Sting was doing a lot of aggression. But at the same time, he's actually a 42 works to 47. So with Mules, they're about equal economically at the moment.
Sting is really committing a lot to this. I mean, he's Medivac tech is really delayed here. If he gets crushed in this fight, and it looks like it might happen. Snute with the very nice surround of those units, Rosar.
What a fantastic surround by those Lings. Really, really good job. Sting needed to react. We're talking literally half a second early, and he would have been able to get the Bioforce at least half against the ledge there, and you wouldn't have had nearly as good a surround. But Snute immediately running past the Bio, getting a fantastic position, really the best he could have gotten there, and he pushes Sting back comprehensively. Sting was not expecting that.
And Snute, he might go for a big bust, but I think he's intentionally showing the 3 banelings here. Maybe he wants Sting to overreact and make a couple bunkers, but some Marines, instead of playing defensive, they're going to go forward and try to snipe those banelings. Sting does get a cancel here, and he should realize right now what's happening, as Snute was really bluffing here.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, you move forward, sniped 1 baneling, went to snipe numbers 2 and 3, and they went, wait, hang on a second. Why is the attack just moving back? This isn't what's supposed to happen. So Sting is smelling a little bit of a rat here, wondering what Snute has planned next. In the meantime, though, Snute knows that Sting is playing in a very defensive posture at the moment. He sees these forces actually moving back out towards the middle of the map. He has information through aggression we were talking about earlier today, Todd, and he knows exactly what's coming.
And this will have to do damage again. Oh, actually, 42 army supply to 37, but we have a lot of banelings here. Sting is going to steam back.
Behind.
Nice surround by Snute.
Oh, good God. Fantastic execution there from Snute, running the Lings behind those Marines, as you can see, and then basically cupping them as the banelings move in and end their lives. Nothing he could have done. Baiting Sting into overextending there, and he did a great job of that. And now Snute is going for the big bust. Look at how many banelings are here, ladies and gentlemen. We have got 5 on the field so far, and another 18 morphing in. I'm pretty sure that's enough to bust this wall.
Yeah, it looks so. I mean, Sting, he has a lot of units in production right now. It shows that he has 32 army supply, but his army looks so small. He's actually going for the Overlord here, so he's going to be out of position. The bunker immediately dying here. More banelings moving into position to maybe finish this game by Snute.
Oh my goodness, so many banelings in the natural expansion. They're rolling up to the ramp where the SCVs are clustered up. Sting has to run away here. Snute in hot pursuit. A good splitting on those SCVs, but so many units are now in the natural expansion. Sting down to 62 supply. Snute up at 106, and he looks poised potentially to take a quick win here in game number 2.
And those Lings are going to fight those SCVs head-on. Sting's army right now is only 19 against 48 of Snute. He's losing everything. He's losing every single SCV he's ever had in this game. 39 walkers killed by Snute. Sting's supply on 35, Snute on 106. And look at the mini-map. Swarms of Zerglings.
Yeah, the workers killed count shows 46 at the moment. Sting down to 15 SCVs. And I'm afraid there's no way back from here. GG, and Liquid Snute takes a 2-0 victory over Sting here in the finals.
And this is match point here. If he wins the next map, he's going to be our ESET UK Master.